Hello students. So today in this lecture I am going to teach you the present tense. In the previous lecture we have discussed the past tense and the four parts of past tense. Similarly, this present tense also is further divided into four parts: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. So let's get started and see our first part, that is simple present. Simple present tense, it takes helping verb do or does in negative, interrogative sentences. But when we talk about simple present tense, simple sentence, we use our main verbs s or es form or just first form as our verb. So where do we use this tense? We use this tense in the very first part. I'll tell you that we use this tense when we are talking about habitual action. Habitual means our day to day, our regular actions. Like if I talk about my regular action, I wake up at 6 in the morning. So that's my habit. Now, next is I eat bread and eggs in my breakfast. That's my habit. Okay, I read books in my free time. That's my habit. So these are called habitual actions. Now also we use this tense when we are talking about general truth, like something that is truth, not for just today, not for tomorrow. That's a general truth which lives forever. Like the sentences man is mortal. So this is a general truth. Also we use simple present tense when we are talking about scientific facts. Now, the next one is exclamatory sentences that starts with here or there. Exclamatory sentences that starts with here or there. Suppose I say, there goes the lady, or there goes the bus. So these are the sentences which are exclamatory, and here I'm using goes. Goes is verbs s or es form. Okay. Next one is story narration. Yeah, usually what we do actually, that we use past tense while doing story narration. But see guys, this is really important. The same story which can be narrated into past tense can also be narrated in present tense. You can narrate the whole story in present tense also. That's a very important part for you, because story writing it covers a major part of your syllabus. So while writing a story, you can write the whole story in the present tense too. Okay, the next one is fixed future events. Yeah, this one, like we see that there is some announcement, or there is some program or event that's going to happen in the future. So instead of saying it will be, or this event is going to be, we can simply say the event is on this day. Okay, like if I say school is going to start in the month of July, instead of that I'll say school reopens in July or in the month of July. That's a fixed future event. Okay, next we use simple present tense in quotations. You must have seen many quotations, like we all tend to get attracted by these beautiful quotes by mm, very very famous celebrities, or by some really intellectual brain. So if you are also fond of quotation, next time you do please notice that these all quotations are written in simple present tense. So my favorite one is, this beauty lies in the eyes, in the eye of beholder, or in the eyes of beholder. So that's why I've written it over here. Next one is for instructions or directions. Generally, whenever we give instructions to somebody about anything, suppose you tell somebody go and bring a glass of water, that's an instruction. So we give instructions in simple present tense. And last but not the least, we use simple present tense when we are talking about repeated action. It's kind of general action, or we can call it habitual action also. Okay, the sun rises in the east every day. Okay, so that can be a repeated action, or we catch the bus every morning. That is also a repeated action. A very general repeated action is like we all go to school every day. Not now at this time since it's lockdown, but yeah, we used to do that. So that's a repeated action. So that is all about simple present tense. Here I have given you the sentence structure. Sentence structure is as usual, it's subject, verb, then object. So here the verbs first form with the plural subjects is used, and verbs s or es form with singular subjects we use. Okay, so guys, do not be confused between singular and plural. See, singular means one, and something that is more than one is called plural. So if the subject is plural, use only verbs first form, and if the subject is singular or one only, then use s or es form. Now, on in the negative sentences, we use do not plus verbs first form and does not plus verbs first form. We don't use do not or s or es form, does not or s or es form. In the previous video also, when I was teaching you simple past tense, I discussed that did not plus verbs first form is used everywhere. Did not plus verb second form is a wrong format. So similarly, do not and does not, they also take verbs first form. And please don't forget it, because many a times in the error kind of questions, this rule is asked, or this there is an error given where do or does plus verb second form or verbs s or es form is used. So be very careful next time. Now here I have given you one exercise. I suggest you all to attempt this exercise and check your knowledge and check your progress. Now let's move to the next tense, that is present continuous tense. Continuous, as you all very well know, that progressive tense. Present progressive tense, it means that this is used for something that is going on in the present time, something that is going on in the present time. So we'll use present continuous tense. For example, let us see, I'm teaching you, I am teaching you. So this is happening while I'm speaking it. Okay, so this is happening now. So when now is given, when the adverb now is given, we'll be using present continuous tense. Also, when we talk about temporary action, which might not be permanent, but yeah, it is temporary and it is happening somewhere near the time while I'm speaking it. For example, I'm reading W.J. Long these days, nowadays. Okay, these days and nowadays, these are the phrases. Whenever they are used, you just remember that present continuous tense will be there. Okay, also when we use this word today, we'll be using present continuous tense. Like I'll say I'm wearing a blue dress today, wearing a blue dress today. Present continuous tense helping verbs are is, am and are, is, am or are plus verbs ing form. Continuous will always take a verbs ing form. So is, am, are plus ing is verb is present continuous tense. So if I'm using nowadays, these days, now or today, any of these words, you just better care of your verbs that will be from definitely present continuous tense. Now we use this tense when we are speaking about obstinate habits, some habits which are not right, which are, we can say, just stubborn habits. Or when we talk about these habits in a complaining way, like if you do not do your homework, or always sitting very in a very dull mood. So I'll say he is always sulking, he's always sulking. So suppose my dog is sitting in a corner, so I'll say he's always like this lazy, he's always being in a safe corner in the house. So these are some habits. She's always biting her nails. So these are some habits which usually people complain about Okay, so with these habits, if we are talking about, then definitely use present continuous tense. Next very important rule is that whenever we talk about verbs which shows perception means the our senses, okay, related to our senses, and like see, hear, smell, notice, recognize. These are the verb when we use these verb in sense of perception. So always remember that we'll be using simple present tense, not present continuous tense. Okay, when you are saying I see you, i I'll see you, okay, I will see you is right, but if I say I am seeing you, that gives another meaning that I'm dating you. Okay, if I say I can hear you, or I if you will say I am at a hearing, so hearing is something that happens in court. Okay, so you, whenever you feel something smelly, you can you can't say I'm smelling it, you say I can smell it, right? It's not I am noticing it's something like, yeah, I can notice it, I can recognize it, i I'll definitely recognize. So this is how these verbs are used. We do not use continuous tense with these. Okay, next is appearance. When we talk about these three verbs, appear, look, or seem, we do not use ismr or ing. We never say you are looking handsome. That is a wrong sentence. You should say you look handsome, or she looks beautiful. Okay, she appears happy, or she seems happy. So this is how this tense, these verbs of perception, appearance, or emotion, or thinking, or possession gives sense. Okay, we never say I am having a car, we say I have a car. Okay, we never say I am supposing. I suppose is the correct use of the tense. Okay, so do remember while using these perception, appearance, or emotion, thinking, or possession verbs, do not use present continuous tense. And there are some rules given which will help you, sentence structures given which will help you to know more about the more about this tense. Now next is, I have given you a very interesting exercise. I hope you people will enjoy doing this exercise. And this is the part 1 of the video. Now in the part 2 we'll be discussing the remaining two types of present tense, sorry. And please don't forget to attempt these exercise and